That's what's beautiful about Charleston. There, you can get out in that water, you can get outside, and so that stuff is great.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I had a roommate over there. We would drink so much gin and tonics and just wet the bed all the time over there.
A lot of bedwetters in Charleston. Beautiful.
People were like, I'm on the sailing team. It was like,
Welcome to Pegasus versus the World, where we take on challenges, comedy, trending topics, and some travel.
City boy!
Almost missed that city boy, huh? Anyways, what's up? What's up? Welcome back to the channel. Anyways, we rocking with another Theo. This one is bro, I actually like these a lot. That's why you see them. I think as of recent, these Theo Von clips making people laugh. So I think I've done making rappers laugh, making women laugh, making podcasters laugh. Or no, we're doing making actors laugh. Did I say actors or rappers? Making rappers. There's another one I haven't done yet where it's making politicians laugh that I want to check out as well. But, bruh, they be clipping these up dope. Anyways, we about to check this out. Rock with Theo Von. Check out his podcast. You know, he does stand-up too, so show love. Always want to show love to the original content creator. And, yeah, man, I'm Black Pegasus, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Bang! Link in the description to some of my other stuff, other channels. But let's go. I think as of lately, these have been very reoccurring on the channel. Theo Von and Jeff Dunham. That's been the wave. Anyways, let's go.
That's
What's this homie's name? I seen him I seen him in movies. He had like a show. I don't know his name though, right off top.
beautiful about Charleston. There, you can get out in that water, you can get outside, and so that stuff is great.
yeah. Yeah, dude, I had a roommate over there. We would drink so much gin and tonics and just wet the bed all the time over there.
A lot of bedwetters in Charleston. Beautiful.
Yeah. People were like, I'm on the sailing team. It was like, sure you are, brother. You better put a catamaran between you and your wife, dude.
Were you a saint in your early 20s?
Dude,
That is a crazy concept. He snapped.
no, I was a Saints fan. I'm a New Orleans Saints fan, but I was not.
You're at the game, like
yeah.
fucking.
I mean, I had on maybe I might have had on a Drew Brees jersey.
Drew Brees jersey on your 16th Miller Lite.
Dude, yeah, that's for sure.
This movie made 10 cents this weekend, and you'd want them to take the fucking billboard down. You drive past the billboard like the billboard's like, "Here's the bomb. The movie's a bomb." You know what I mean?
You're up there at night in your Batman costume, just painting over it. One of those big paint reachers. Yeah, I remember we did a bunch of LSD.
Yo, this dude, oh man. Theo's incredible. Let's go, man. This is, the Folgers commercial, because I be recording these when I wake up. Like I get up, do morning routines or whatever. But the best part of waking up, Theo Von in my cup. Pause. No Diddy times infinity. Let's go.
And this lady got caged up, or not lady, but like someone that was the same age as us got caged up in this room. Not even caged up.
Caged up.
People said, "Hey, you're caged up in here," and then they were on so much acid they just believed they were.
Sure. Yeah. I'm like, you went to parties and people were in cages? Do we have to call someone?
No, meanwhile, you could get out whenever you want.
It's just an unlocked door. Yeah, you're in a backyard. It's not even a room. You're like, there's no way you can escape.
And thanks, man. I read the first 50 pages of your book.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Thank you. I thought I figured
It's a hell of a lot better than Bert Kreischer. He didn't read page 1.
Oh, man.
Asshole.
Dude, I bet if you'd have written it on the inside of a 12-pack, he'd have read it.
Yeah, that he would have. That he would have.
Oh, he's going to read his own epitaph soon, dude.
Yo, am I tripping? Like, the only reason I'm catching this is because I've been a mercenary on my music reaction channel. I've been learning a lot. Is this dude wearing an Electric Light Orchestra t-shirt? I mean, I've seen that logo so many times doing my reactions. I'd argue just from a distance, it's crumpled up. I can't see the logo, but I'd argue that's an Electric Light Orchestra t-shirt. Isn't that kind of wild? What you start to see when you start doing as many reactions as I do, that's wild.
Wow, that's talk about premonitions.
Sorry, that was a little cold.
that got a little dark.
That was a little cold.
Real
Sorry,
quick.
Bert. There's a place called Matcha Luther King that I went to, and I was like,
Sick.
this is, it just like, is that a, like, are we at that level where you're taking a guy like that and turning it into
Making
like
money.
a pun?
Yeah. Matcha Luther King.
Yeah, it was cool, but it was just like,
They have the I have a cream drink. It's just like cream coffee.
I'll have a medium.
What are other candies? Lemon.
That's crazy. That's actually a good name. That's catchy.
And
Oh, lemon heads. Oh, the ones that had the little bitty white crystals, the little white
that's
circles
crystal
on them.
meth. That's crystal meth.
Snow caps.
Snow caps. Snow
sorry.
caps. Okay.
Which is also a street term for crystal meth.
And and he did Miracle, which is about the Olympic hockey team. And
Oh, yeah, against Canada, America versus Canada, I think, or something. Russia.
right.
Yeah, Russia, the original. Oh, no, Russia's like dirty Canada.
Was right, exactly.
Yeah, it's kind of like, and that's, no offense to anybody's Russian, but also, it. So it's not like we're keeping secrets from him. Do you sleep on set or what do you do? What's that
I
like?
didn't sleep on set, and method acting, that gets like a bad rap. People think it's just like a person being a prick and obliging everyone around them to subscribe to a reality that's not real. The thing I came up with, I call it.
Oh, dude, that's just everybody's stepdad as well. You know?
exactly.
That's method acting. I need a beer.
Yeah, exactly, and yeah.
Damn it.
Who was?
Pillows,
Oh,
like
the pillows. Big pillow.
like sleeping pillow. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like big pillow was like fuck everybody, and so people weren't using pillows. I remember for almost 8 months, and people were pissed.
Yeah. Then you're just smashing blankets together, trying to form a pillow.
Anything you could.
Yeah. You're just sleeping on bags
Yes.
of marshmallows.
Yeah, sleeping on your chubbiest brother's midsection.
Yeah.
Charleston's a pretty fun spot.
God, it's great. Except I took a girl on a carriage tour or whatever, and it was a black girl that I was dating at the time, and a lot of it's kind of it gets a little, some of the history around there is.
Oh yeah, they got some history around.
It's some risque history. So, like, at a certain point, I'm like trying to tip the driver early. Like, dude, just tell me, like,
can we change this to a ghost tour maybe?
freaking tornado.
Yo, son, he told him. He said, "Oh Lord." He said, "Change the history tour and the carriage to a ghost tour." This is insane. Oh boy.
Tornado warning. There's sirens going off over town. I didn't even know we had sirens. So I'm texting my nephew. I was like, bro, tornado warning. What do I do? And he's in middle school or whatever. And thank God he's like, get under your desk. That's what he fucking says at 4 a.m. And I was like, dude, I don't have a fucking desk. And he goes, don't curse at me over text. And I'm like, this fucking kid does not know how to support a family member. It's just like,
that's what he's. That's hilarious.
anyway,
What do you watch on Christmas?
I watched.
Like, what would the camera see you doing?
We're supposed to do Christmas caroling this year with a couple fellows from the gym, actually. And so we're supposed to practice on Friday. And we just hired a cool brother over there in Nashville to help us learn some of the
You
lyrics.
say brother, dude.
And then,
I love when you say that, man.
oh yeah, we're excited about it. There's all brothers going, so you got to respect the culture, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
Bro, anybody that I knew immediately, if somebody got junior mints, dude, that they were probably into some sick stuff with children. That's what I thought. If I saw anybody.
That's my favorite candy. It is. It is.
Are you serious?
I love Junior Mints. Well, dude, okay, hang on. It's not about. I'm not kids. I don't want you. Yeah, you set
You're
me
right,
up.
man, my bad.
I walked into it though. I shouldn't have admitted it. But
That's
dude,
true,
you
that's
put.
true.
Yeah,
But we teach, it's like,
That's ironic because mint candies are cool, but I'm not. I love caramel. Like I literally, dude, caramel. Just caramel is like my favorite thing, and then I'm like simple, like, I could do vanilla ice cream with some whipped cream and caramel on top. Like caramel, I like those peanut butter, like peanut butter with chocolate stuff. I don't know. That's my favorite type of stuff. I'm into gummy worms and stuff like that, but I never even. I was just like, I don't even know if I've had a junior mint. I'm sure I've had. That's crazy though that he implied that. That's insanity.
we go straight from like dinosaurs to sex ed. It's like, you believe in Tyrannosaurus Rex? Let's fuck, Like, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I just don't like mint. I don't want mint to be there when I'm trying to have something sweet.
Dang, dude, I'm sorry.
It's okay,
Shit.
but it makes me mad.
I can tell, dude. You're flexing on me.
It makes me angry.
Yeah, I
dude.
can tell.
It makes my teeth want to climb through my gums.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Hey,
Imagine
my
they
bad, dude. Hey, lemon heads are my favorite. All right, okay, all right.
No one has ever fucked a dinosaur.
Oh, I believe.
No, because they never overlapped. Humans and dinosaurs never overlapped. Woolly mammoths.
Yeah.
It could be that someone fucked a woolly mammoth.
Oh,
It's in the
yeah.
Pleistocene.
The brunettes, they called them back then. In a heartbeat.
They're so
dude.
woolly. Yeah.
Oh, you can't, bro, especially on a
The hair
cold
is
night.
fine. Yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
I would
Yeah.
braid that tail,
You could
buddy.
sleep in that vagina.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a rucksack.
Bro, what are we doing? They're going off the rails right now.
You know?
Little baby, don't say Dude, we got word that Damien had gotten held back, and people were like, "Oh, hell no, dude. We cannot do Damien
Hold
again.
me back too.
We cannot do Damien again. Like, Damien has to go out to pasture wherever they put these kids that leave 6th grade." And they're like, "Damien's coming
That
back."
finished their education at
Oh,
6th
dude, yeah.
grade.
Shut him down, dude. Tase him or something. You know, put a tire spike when he's leaving out of his driveway in the morning. But Damien cannot come back. I actually want
Yo, can we get the Nolia clap, man? For Ben Affleck? Huh? I don't know what it is, but I actually feel I feel good seeing Ben Affleck laugh. Right? I think it's so overwhelming, the meme where he's just smoking like, bro, what's going on? Seeing Ben Affleck just chilling, laughing is actually super dope.
I don't even jump on my front, dude. When people do front side piggybacks, that's kind of
I've
like.
never heard of that in my life.
And that's when I quit. Hey, that's when I quit playing tennis in junior high school. I'll tell you.
But listen, you
When
got to
things
be
got-
strong enough to do that.
That's a good point.
I could probably do it to you.
You cannot do.
Hold up, man. Give me my breakfast. Now get back to work, man. Thank you. I love you.
I'm trying to slam the door. I'm slam.
You see how a king gets treated, y'all? Y'all see this? Y'all see that? King me. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, well, now I get to, yeah, baby. We got breakfast up in this bed. I ain't mad now. Shout out to Ben Affleck. That's must be my good luck charm.
Do a front side piggyback with me.
When we finish this, you know, I'm jumping on the front.
And anybody that can draw a picture of Timothy and me and involved in front side piggybacking, let me know.
I need a couple beers in my personal life. I think I will fix a lot of things.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I fucking used to overdose over there in Charleston, especially on Halloween. Dude, one year I made out with 3 ladybugs, dude.
Oh, just the creatures, the ladybugs, the actual insects, or
People dressed as them.
Oh, perfect. And then you wet the bed and went sailing after that? Perfect. That's a perfect night out in Charleston.
That's the Charleston Decathlon right there, dude.
Dude, Riff Raff hit me up and said he's involved.
Really?
I'm almost positive he said, I'm going to have to go back and look, but I
No,
swear,
no.
Riff Raff is not involved.
No.
All right,
I
fuck
mean,
if I don't.
look, blessings to Raph, baby. I think if
Yeah.
I were coming out with like a fucking never-ending bubble gum or something,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude.
Or if I were coming out with like a, like a shoe that made you jump so high that all the bitches wanted you.
Yeah. Yes.
I would live there. If I get a wife and she lives there, I'll go live
What's the
there.
ideal, you know?
It's crazy how they're going in and out of this. I actually like Riff Raff, yo. I love his character. I love his charisma. Pause. We actually brought him to Colorado Springs to do a show way back in the day. Shout out to Raucous when Raucous used to be open. That shit was tight.
What does she look like both inside and out?
She probably looks like a nice lady, I think. Let me think about the rest of it. Probably maybe played volleyball, maybe didn't. And so my dad was 70 when I was
shit.
born, right? He was born in 1910.
Dad was a serious guy.
Yeah, I wish he had some money, which was crazy. Because usually if a woman's hooking up with an older guy, he's got some money.
Got some
dude.
money. What did your dad have going for him?
It was not money,
Was it
dude.
money? It must have been charming.
He didn't have a bank. He was very charming. My dad was very, very charming.
Could you do somersaults?
Ooh, I hope she can, but I'm not trying to be some kind of pervert or whatever, but I wouldn't mind seeing one every now and then, especially if it's holidays or whatever, and she wants to, pop off a damn bee handspring or something before everybody cuts into some lackeys or whatever. I'm down for it. So yeah, I think I'm open to a lot of different things, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and like handstands and shit.
I mean, okay, I don't know what you're trying to get here. he would like go sometimes have a beer by like this bar at the railroad tracks, and he would like let me walk on the bar. He'd like, and they had like these little bowl of chocolates or whatever. And if the bartender, I remember if I danced good, she would like give me some of the chocolates or whatever, and he'd be like, go wiggle for chocolates or whatever. And I remember, so I just remember, I think
You like when my dad pimped me out. That was a good time.
well, he was just pimping me for confections, you know, or sugars, you know. A smile might be in a museum one day. You might have to go to a museum to see a smile.
I like the Museum of Smiles.
But that'd be so crazy. Yeah, remember Rick? Yeah, remember when Eddie got his first? Remember when
His
Eddie
first
touched-
orgasm?
Yeah,
Yeah.
remember when Eddie got his first orgasm? He's just like,
It's not quite a smile.
okay.
Like
That's
you
it.
go to the curator, like that's not technically a smile. It's a grimace of ecstasy, but it's not quite a smile.
Like, hey, it's our biggest attraction, buddy. All right, calm down.
That's Eddie's first orgasm.
I didn't
You were
look
a
at you
television
going
star.
like this is the biggest podcaster in the game, and you didn't look at me going like this guy's a movie star. That's
No.
not what we thought.
No, I
was
thought
like
you
here's
were-
a guy in a hallway.
Yeah.
What movie is he in? He does look familiar, but I don't know.
Here's a guy in a hallway.
Here's a fellow white kid doing comedy.
Yeah, here's another one of those chuckle honkies. As a lot of people like
There's another chuckle honky. That classic term.
You ever had that?
Yo, this fool said chuckle honky. That's crazy. Anyways, I got to get to this meal, man. You know what I mean? This is good. I'm enjoying this. Yeah, Theo Von making actors laugh for 20 minutes. We're only at 10 minutes. We'll do another one. But I'm about to eat a little bit. Let's keep it real. This is funny. I love Theo Von's humor. I just love the storytelling. Like, it's just epic. It's just epic. Out of all the reactions I've done so far to his podcast, the funniest clipped up so far is Theo Von making musicians laugh. It might be making musicians laugh for 10 minutes or 20 minutes, but that one is fire. Not rappers laugh. That one's good. And making comedians laugh is good. But making musicians laugh had me on the floor at certain points. Like, it was insane. So, anyways, holla at your boy.
City boy, city boy.